country for one reason only, to prove that you could do this, you could do anything you put your heart and your mind to. We are Tough Mudder!
And if you don't know what the Tough Mudder is, you are going to find out right now. It's going to be happening in Whistler in June. So if you want to die, you can enter. Gerard Recio is a competitor.
Yeah.
I would die.
He is a Tough Mudder. Gerard joining us to talk about it.
Please explain, what is the Tough Mudder?
Well, Tough Mudder is not your average endurance race or obstacle race. It's basically, it's not even a race. It's actually more of a challenge. It's you, your teammates, battling through obstacles, going over 10, 12 miles. And it's you, and it's a mental challenge. It's a both mental and a physical challenge.
So how many people per team? And like, do you tag off, or do you guys do the whole thing together?
You can have as many as you want. So on my team right now, I'm doing this with about 12 other people. And it's going to be an amazing event, because as we were talking about before, it's not just about making it to the finish line.
Yeah.
Where they electrocute you.
They electrocute you. Well,
really?
May or may not. We don't know yet. There's a mystery challenge at the Whistler location.
And we had some footage of one in Australia where they had little stingy ropes hanging down.
There you go.
Is a way to explain it.
Exactly. There's a mystery challenge for the Vancouver event, which is at Whistler on June 23rd, 24th. And it may or may not be electroshock therapy, but I'll definitely find out. Exactly.
Well, and it's interesting. You were just getting to it, but there's such a strong aspect of teamwork in this, and the whole philosophy of nobody gets left behind. Everybody finishes the race, and that requires other people. It's not just about what you're doing; it's what you're doing within the team as well.
Exactly. The team effort makes the training part of it so much more fun as well too, because you're training together. Because you don't want to be that person that's sort of dragging the team behind. You don't want to be that.
We call them the great equalizer,
or the great equalizer.
The great equalizer,
exactly.
Right? Like, oh man.
So I have some friends that are doing this. That's how I found out about it. They had registered as a team, and I don't know, a lot of people dress up for this kind of thing. Are you and your teammates, are you going to go in costume, or are you just going to give her?
We've got a uniform right now, and our costume is still yet to be determined. We've got 12 weeks to sort of, actually it's 14 weeks until the actual date. That's 103 days. I actually did the math. It's 103 days till the event, and it's 103 days to get fit for it as well too.
So how are you training, you and your teammates? Are you guys doing serious training sessions? I mean, you're obviously in great shape, but you don't know what to expect with this thing.
Exactly. You don't know what to expect. It's an event that it's a public event that a lot of people aren't exposed to the training style with regards to it, because it's not just an endurance event.
Yeah, this isn't like training for a marathon where you run in a straight line and see how long you can run.
However, it's not a CrossFit competition, so it's not pure aerobic, it's not pure anaerobic. So the people that do activities like CrossFit or that do highly anaerobic activities, which is explosive, they're going to need to work on their aerobic fitness. The people that do runs, they're going to need to incorporate.
So what fitness level should you be? I mean, looking at this footage, this looks so hard. These people are ripped. Should you be in a certain kind of physical condition, or just why not?
So the average Joe,
there's the electricity.
They're getting electrocuted.
Okay, so back to the question.
Yeah, so the average Joe, they're going to need to train for it. Yeah. Like, if average Joe was going to sign up to do a marathon or a half marathon, they couldn't sign up 4 weeks before and expect for them to own that event. The event would actually own them. Yeah. Right. So with regards to Tough Mudder, there's actually exercises and a sample workout on the website on www.toughmudder.com. However, from a fitness professional, if you take a look at that, that kind of gives you an idea of what to expect in the actual race. In terms of actual training, if you did that workout for, let's say, the next 15 weeks, right, you'd probably burn out. So what you'd like to do is, similar to my experience training athletes, is sort of you want to break things up. You want to build on your foundation first, foundation mobility, foundational stability. Get your basic movements down, like squats, pull-ups, push-ups, planks, and they actually have some great names for them on the website. They've got
these crazy dynamic movements.
Yeah, and it adds fun to the training session. So it's just like me and my boys were like, all right, we're going to be doing the drunken side plank, or exactly.
Is that a big part of it too? I mean, obviously, you know, I think for a lot of people, you know, routine is nice, but at the same time, routine is routine, and it's nice to have a challenge where you will be forced to break it up, and it is different from other things that you've done before. How much
you
of
might
that,
be scared.
Well, and how much of that plays into you wanting to do this with your team? It's a very different style of an event.
Exactly. The teamwork involved with it is very powerful. One of my jobs before. A couple years ago, one of my jobs is I worked for EA Sports and helping them develop fitness video games. And one of the things was creating an environment where people would either compete against each other or collaborate. This is an event where it's collaboration, and having that collaboration actually just makes the experience more impactful.
Well, good luck, because all I have to say to you and everyone else, the Vancouver Tough Mudder, as we mentioned, will be in Whistler at the Olympic Park. It's happening June 23rd and 24th. Now is
How many days?
103 days.
103 days, and that is ample time for people to start training. You obviously want a level of fitness before you begin this.
Crazy.
As well, before you even begin the training regime. But you can go to Tough Mudder competition website to register or buy tickets as a spectator, because this is a lot of fun to watch and cheer everyone on, because they all need that extra energy to get through, and encourage them as they go through the toughest competition they will encounter.
And
Thanks, man.
I hope you live. We're going to take a quick break.
And I hope you live.
I know.